This is the new TC Pride Podcast, episode 48, part 3 of on-location coverage of Mankato Pride. TC Pride Podcast, we are on location at Mankato Pride, walking around the festival, and I think I found the VIP section. They're saying it's not, but I think it is. We got a nice little shaded little tent area here, and I'm here with
Dennis Waskell.
Sarah Eplin.
Well, I'm right here from Mankato, Minnesota. I teach at the Department of Sociology and Corrections here at MSU, and we come out every year to support our community and to support the LGBT people of our community, and just to have a great time in an environment where everybody is free to be who they want to be.
My older brother came out bravely in 1987, and it was not very nice or safe or fun for him then. So I am raising my child to be different and part of creating this community where it's much safer and happier to be who they are.
Yeah, well, we think it's very important to raise our children to understand that everybody has an equal right to love who they wish to love, and we're here to support all of them. Mankato is wonderful, I think, in terms of their support of the LGBT people. We have the second oldest LGBT center in the country here at MSU. Much to be proud of, and it's just a fantastic family-oriented event where everybody's welcome to come in and support everybody's right to love who they wish.
I'm proud to be an ally and a mom who's raising an ally.
I couldn't have said it better. Proud to be an ally and proud to be here to support. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Katie from the Committee Against Domestic Abuse in Mankato, Minnesota. So we started here in Mankato. We serve about 8 surrounding counties. We serve survivors of domestic violence and sexual violence. That can be with protective orders, the criminal process, legal process, just kind of helping people navigate a little bit. So especially with domestic violence, I feel like there's kind of this misconception, almost like a Lifetime movie, that it has to be physical abuse or it has to be A, B, or C, when really emotional violence is actually sometimes the harder part to kind of process through. Right now, we're just trying to definitely let the LGBT community know that we support them, and that obviously domestic violence, sexual violence is just as prevalent in the LGBT community. So we're here to get our name out and to just let people know that we're here. A good way to reach us is www.catamn.org. We're confidential advocates that just get to be there to support you.
I'm Christina with Susie Q & Company. We're out of Mankato. We are an entertainment company that provides predominantly face painting, but we also do henna and hair extensions and fun things for kids at events and parties in the area.
So what kind of designs are you doing today? Obviously it's Pride, right?
I would assume today we will do a lot of rainbows, some unicorns, and a lot of fancy hair. I am right now proud to be a mom of 4.
Penny and Ashton.
What does Pride mean to each of you?
It means coming together as a community and being able to face anything that's thrown at us and still be able to smile.
It's standing strong.
This is actually my first time at Pride, so I don't really know a lot about the Pride community here. But from what I can see, it is really close-knit and nice.
It's great. It's, I'm always excited to come here and to see each year a little bit changes. We've gotten more flags this year, which is cool to see them out and about, and it's growing, and it's great to see the growth, and each year it changes a little, and it's amazing to see it.
Panu. I'm here with some of my friends. Well, I thought, we're a small community, and I'm very supportive of just everyone and their decisions and everything. So I'm here just kind of as a supporter. So I'm proud to be a supporter.
Dylan Flunker from Rainbow Health Initiative. We're a Minnesota LGBTQ nonprofit that works to advance the health and wellness of LGBTQ folks across the state. At Pride events this year, we are talking about our provider directories and our patient toolkit, and also doing our annual survey on LGBTQ health and wellness. So we're doing our data collection, and then also sharing some of the resources that we've developed to help people have better experiences going to the doctors and getting care.
It looks like you got some literature here. Are those some some kind of bracelets or something, right?
Yeah, we're kind of bribing people or thanking people to take our survey. Bribing, thanking, by handing out some rainbow headbands and wristbands, so you can get your pride swag, while also helping advance the knowledge of health access for LGBTQ folks in this state.
Cool. Get your pride on and do some good, right?
Exactly. Same thing, same time.
Cool. And so how can people find out more about your organization?
They can visit us at rainbowhealth.org. and you can take the survey online there. You can find out about any of our upcoming events, and you can learn more about the different opportunities that we have for people to come and learn more about LGBTQ health equity. You know, if you do work in as a nurse or as a doctor, if you work in healthcare and you want to get some of the training, we're able to come in and do that, and you can find out about that on our website.
Kimberly. This is my first time being here. It's actually pretty nice. I am actually bi, so I'm proud to be bi. And I've been to the one in Minneapolis. That one's actually really, really cool. I mean, there's a lot of people in this town that, you know, there's the ups and the downs and stuff like that, but most of the people in this town, we support everyone from every which direction, whether they're gay, lesbian, bi, straight, we respect that, so.
Rose.
Braylon.
Will.
I'm from Mankato, and I came to support my older sister.
I'm from Mankato, and I just love Pride, and I'm pansexual, so gotta show it. I love just seeing how much like everyone's getting in the spirit and showing their pride. It's just amazing.
Sahar Adams. I am from Mankato. My first Pride story, I don't know, I came out when I was 19, and you know, I'm bi. I associate with bi, and you know, I'm just proud of the community. I'm proud to be who I am and live the life I choose to live, and I just support that for anybody that wants to live whichever way they want to live. Gay, straight, trans, queer, the whole rainbow. And my son here is totally in support of Pride, and I think we need to keep bringing it out, and this is just another great way to do that.
Ben Chapman, Southern Minnesota Regional Legal Services. We provide free legal services to low-income individuals and seniors, and we cover a wide range of legal issues. A lot of it is around family law and housing type stuff. You know, something as basic as people just wanting to be safe in their housing from their landlord, or something as basic as being safe from their partner. Those are the really common questions we get. We have a website, smrls.org, smrls.org. And you'll find our hotline phone number on there and tons of information about the services we provide.
Joellen Kringle. I work at Open Door Health Center in Mankato. I am proud to work at Open Door Health Center, and I'm proud to be a mom.
Del Jenkins with Stonewall DFL. We are the LGBT caucus of the Democratic Farmer Labor Party for the whole state of Minnesota, and we try to get Democrats elected, and we're happy to have your support on any ticket, on any race statewide. Well, I always encourage people to become involved in their local DFL candidates campaigns. There's always issues to work on, but we have a website, www.mnstonewalldfl.org, or visit us at the DFL website /Stonewall.
Zoya.
Cobb. Well, originally we're from Pakistan, and we're studying at the Mankato State University, and we volunteered because, well, it's a cause we support.
Well, we come from a country where Pride is not very much celebrated, and we wanted to like enjoy and help out and do as much as we can.
Honestly, it feels amazing. It's unlike anything I've ever been in before. I mean, you cannot do stuff like this in Pakistan.
It's amazing. I mean, just the way people are going around with everyone, the environment, it's pretty amazing.
I'm straight, but I'm an ally. I'm a proud ally.
We're proud to be allies.
Golden Brungard. We are with Mankato East GSA. In Mankato East High School, we are the current GSA, Gay Straight Alliance, and it's basically a safe space for LGBTQ kids on campus. I am proud to be a friend to those who need it and those who are going through hard times. Yeah.
Dr. Wallace Swan, or Wally is what everybody calls me. I teach at Hamlin University in the Masters in Public Administration program.
And you were telling me you've actually been to a few prides this year, right?
Oh, yeah. We've been to Pine City, Rochester, Fargo-Moorhead, East Grand Forks, now Mankato, next week St. Cloud, and of course we had a big contingent at Twin Cities Pride. And we're very interested in having LGBT people at Hamlin.
Tanisha Hunter.
And are you a student at the university?
Yes, I am. I'm a grad student. I'm proud to be a lesbian and proud to be here and happy.
Aaron Ebengay. Well, right now I'm from Waldorf, Minnesota, and I think it's important to come down here and show support for, well, pride in the LGBTQ community. But I'd say I'm proud to be an ally to the LGBT community and a good friend to a lot of people.
And so as an ally and a member of the Mankato community, how does it feel to see Pride getting so much bigger and being so inclusive?
I'd say, honestly, it's a great feeling of relief. And it's so nice to see what has happened over the last few years just with recent events that have spurred such community outreach and making this place a better a better city. You can tell that the community is really getting into it, and that's really the beauty of getting out there and getting the word out to people and showing people that despite your sexual preferences or the way you're born, everybody has a place here.
Anna? Well, I'm actually from Iowa, and we've been living here in Mankato for about a little over 4 years. I came to Pride Fest today because I have a lot of family that are gay, lesbian, and I have a really good friend that is also transgender, and I love them. I absolutely love them. I am proud to be a lover of this community of lesbians, gays, trans, purple, pink, yellow, anything you can think of. I'm just proud to be part of the community and that they're accepting of that.
TC Pride Podcast. We're on location at Mankato Pride, and I'm here with the Susie Q. Now, we stopped by earlier and we talked to a couple of your artists. They assured me you were a real person. So, and so here you are, just to prove to everybody listening to the podcast. So you were telling me a little about your vehicle here. So it's a podcast. So can you please, for people that can't see it, can you describe your vehicle here to us?
I can. It's a Chevy HHR, and it's white, and it has big red polka dots all over it. And my whole business is based on polka dots.
Awesome. And so how can people find out about your business?
They can either go mostly on Facebook, on I Spotted Dottie, on Susie Q and Company, or on Face to Face Creations.
Sam.
Dan. Well, originally I'm actually from Cottage Grove, Minnesota, but I recently moved down to Owatonna, Minnesota. And I feel as if it doesn't matter who you are, what gender you prefer, what sexual orientation you are, you deserve to be with the person that you love. And I just love the fact that there are so many people like me who have that exact same thought.
I was actually born in Seoul, South Korea, but I grew up in Champlin. For one, I'm homosexual myself, and I actually write music, and I've written a song for pro LGBTQ, and I would support anybody if they came to me and told me they were gay or lesbian or whatever. I'd support them 100% with open arms.
To me, pride means being prideful of who you are, whether you are bi, straight, lesbian, gay, transgender, doesn't matter. Being prideful of who you are.
Pride means to me is having dignity in who I am as a gay male and who I am as a person, and just being able to be open and honest with people. Yeah, I'm so happy to be around here. This is actually my first time at Mankato Pride. I usually go to Minneapolis Pride. And just being here, being around people who are like me or support people like me, it's just phenomenal to see so many wonderful people.
TC Pride Podcast. We are on location at Mankato Pride. I'm here with some of the artists that performed today. I'm here with
Sirens and Stardust. Well, somebody at one of our shows described us as if Rise Against had a female lead singer, and I am totally gung-ho about that because I've always wanted to be as cool as Tim McIlraith, so.
So what was it like? What was the experience like today playing at Pride and celebrating Pride with all these awesome people today?
It is the biggest stage that we've ever been on, and we played one other festival, but it wasn't anything like to this scale.
So where can people listen to you? Are you at SoundCloud, or where can people find your music online at all? Or?
Well, I set up a SoundCloud and a YouTube for us, and then we've also got a Facebook. If you search for Sirens and Stardust on Facebook, you'll find us. If you go to facebook.com/Sirens and Stardust, you'll find us. And then anything, if you search Sirens and Stardust on YouTube, you should find a few of our videos from some of our local shows.
And so the theme of the festival, of course, is I'm proud to be. So what would you say each of you are proud to be?
Well, kind of in the same vein as a lot of the people at the festival, I'm bisexual, so we have that.
I'm really just proud to be a guitar player. I don't know, father, husband, guitar player, proud of everything. Just a happy person in general.
You seem to be very committed and passionate about what you do, right? I mean, that's something to be proud of, right?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much for your time. Good luck with your music, and we'll hopefully maybe see you at another event.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Steph.
Cheyenne.
It feels amazing to be surrounded by people that understand what it's like and accepting people, and it's just an amazing feeling.
She took the words right out of my mouth. It feels really, really good. I'm not bi, gay, or anything, but I have friends who are, and I support them 100%, and I love them to death, and I wouldn't trade them for the world.
Compared to the cities, I would say that we are a smaller community, obviously, but I feel like we all come together as one, and that makes us bigger and makes us more known and makes us more accepting. And that means just like a lot to me to like be a citizen of Mankato, going to school here and going to a school that's accepting. I mean, I couldn't be happier. My first Pride was last year actually in the cities, and it was like probably the best experience I've ever had in my life. Like I said earlier, just being surrounded by all these people that get what it's like, and it's just like a huge community that we have, and we're all just happy to be us.
TC Pride Podcast. We are on location at Mankato Pride, and I'm here with
Jessica Flatical, Executive Director of South Central Minnesota Pride.
So this is the first time the Twin Cities Pride podcast has been to the Mankato Pride Festival. What would you like people to know about the Mankato Pride Festival?
Hey, you know what? I think there's something really cool about our Pride Fest, that it's very grassroots, it's very community focused and community driven. Our sponsors come from our own community, and there's lots of folks that come down from the Twin Cities, and I think people are often surprised by all the fun that they have when they get down here to a smaller city, but we still have a lot of big old pride down here.
Yeah, and I've spoken to a lot of people today, and they say it keeps growing like exponentially.
It does, yeah. I mean, we're in our 15th year, so we started out with let's say 100 people. We probably got 3,000 people in the park today, so that's an amazing amount of progress in just 15 short years.
And what a beautiful park. There was some anxiety about the weather, right? But it held off, and we got a beautiful day, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a little swampy out there in the big lawn out there, but it's a beautiful day. A few nice little clouds, cool temperatures, and certainly not a raindrop to be seen.
And the day is kind of just getting started. There's the big dance, right? What else is going on tonight?
Yeah, so we're here in the park until 5 today, and then tonight we always have our dance party. It starts at 8 o'clock, and people again. Some people, the festival is for them. Some people, last night karaoke was for them. Some people do the whole thing, but tonight's a really good time. 18 plus, so it's a kind of commingled event. But it's always proves to be a really fun dance party.
And so we've been going around the Twin Cities all summer long, asking people a couple of questions. One of the questions we've been asking everybody is what does Pride mean to you? And as executive director of the South Central Minnesota Pride organization, can I ask you what does Pride mean to you?
I'd say Pride. I have my own personal story of what Pride means, because I'm actually a townie, so I grew up here. So Pride not only means about my own LGBT identity, but today, really, it's also about community pride. I'm very proud of what Mankato has accomplished, how welcoming and affirming we've become over the years. And so I not only have that sense of my GLBT community out here that I'm proud of, but I'm also super proud of just, everything that Mankato has done to welcome us and to just do a better job year after year.
Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like people to know about the organization, or anything else about the festival, or people that have never experienced it?
I'd want to make sure people know, that Highway 169 goes both ways. So we love coming up to visit you guys, but come on down and visit us. I think you'd really be impressed with what Mankato has to offer. We were up in the Twin Cities Pride Parade this year as a Mankato delegation, and it was so fantastic because all through the parade we had people yelling hey, I went to MSU, or I used to live in Mankato, and I could tell they suddenly had that oh yeah, Mankato. I had a good time when I lived there. Or, you know what? Maybe you didn't. Maybe you had some bad experiences, and it's time to kind of reclaim those and come visit us again and give us another try. So come on down to Mankato next year. We do events all throughout the year. You can see us at scmmpride.org, find us on Facebook, and see what, we do events all through the year. So come on down and see us.
Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the day. Happy Pride.
Thank you, Twin Cities Pride.
The TC Pride Podcast has been a production of Podletter Media and Twin Cities Pride. Subscribe now on iTunes or Google Play and submit your first Pride story at myfirstpride.org.